Do you want to kick it off, G-Love?
Yeah, I don't know how. I say make the rules. I don't know how to do it.
Been doing this for a year. I hope that you know how to kick it off.
But it's a treat. Welcome to day 365 of Not Another Crime Podcast. I'm Georgia Love.
I'm Sammy Peterson.
I'm a journalist.
I am not. But I tell you what, we have two of our favourite guests that are joining us today. First, the man with the golden tonsils, the man who did our theme song and continually suggests stories that aren't actually crimes, a.k.a. the Winnebago man. It is the wonderful Oliver Clark.
Thank you. And there'll be plenty more to come. I guarantee that.
I guarantee that.
And opposite me today, we have our and all of the listeners, one of their all-time favourite guests and humans.
National treasure,
the one and only Myf Warhurst. She is yet to suggest any stories that don't have crimes in them, but today we may be surprised.
Oh, yes.
Imagine how stressed you'd be if you had to prepare a story today. Did that go through your mind just then? Oh, shit.
So what have you prepared?
What do you have for us today then? Well, we had Dilruk Jaisinger on who did not bring a story. I just had a chat.
But said he did.
Said he did.
Oh, he said he did. So you left all this episode ready and he had nothing.
Nothing.
The listeners didn't give us much feedback on that one. Which we love them for.
That was a quiet
week. They could have been quite rude. That's all right.
Well, Dilruk is known for being a masterful saboteur. He's trying to bring down your pod.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know
crime
this.
in itself.
That's a crime in itself.
Oh, okay. Year
No,
two,
I'm joking, by the way. No, sorry.
Everything for me.
No, he's joking around. He'd never say that. Now you're sceptical not to have him on your podcast now.
Yeah, exactly.
Never. He'll never work on my podcast.
I love Dilruk.
Dill's the best.
We were in the jungle together and I'm a celeb.
Of course you were.
Adore him. Absolutely
great.
adore him. But I mean, maybe there is a
dark side.
A murderer.
Oh, you can't.
I reckon
in our
he's
midst.
pretty smiley.
Smiley.
There's always something up with those
Something
people
fishy.
that are too
And
smiley.
his surname is so beautiful. You can't be an unhappy man with the surname Jaisinger. Like you have to smile when you say his surname.
I remember he used to have he had a show once called Jazz Singer, Dilruk Jazz Singer, because everyone pronounced his name Jazz Singer. No one could get his name for so long until he was well known enough. Like everyone was just like, I remember just MCs always going, and your next act is one of my great friends, Dilruk. No.
I've just realised it must be something about him because as soon as we brought him up, now we're just talking bullshit that's nothing to do with the podcast as well.
I know. Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah.
It's infectious.
Now, I was saying to Myf before we started this podcast that last time that you came on, my dad was so excited that legendary Myf Warhurst was in this very house that he got a photo in the seat. Whereas it wasn't like it was a seat on Spicks and Specs. It was my seat in my house.
Just your lounge seat.
Just my Mitre 10 lounge seat.
And he got a
That's so
photo.
beautiful.
Oh, it was so cute.
And he did say to me that next time I saw him, and he said, I heard you had Myf Warhurst on the podcast. He said, and I quote, "You know I've never met Myf Warhurst." Harley Peterson, when did you think that I would think you had met Myf Warhurst?
I'm really interested to find out where, we might meet or he would
Oh,
think
yeah.
that, would it be
Have
the
you been to the Phillip
supermarket?
Island? Yeah. Have you been to IJ on Phillip Island?
Not yet,
Okay.
no.
Yep.
What about New Haven College?
No.
Offshore theatre.
No.
Offshore theatre
I
company.
have been down the guts of cows. But
Oh, great. Okay.
Oh,
Maybe.
God, haven't we all in our
Yes.
veterinary days?
Gross.
down the main street.
Down the main street. Come on.
A lot of guts.
He did say about Oliver recently when I was chatting about Oliver. He goes, he was going to give you the vegan cookbook all written in Vietnamese. He did say about Oliver, he goes, Oliver, I know him intimately.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's why we've
nice.
brought you on
You know
today,
what?
Oliver.
I'm taking that. I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
We've never fooled around, but I'd like to say I know Hal's pretty intimately.
Pretty,
too.
yeah,
Up
absolutely.
the guts, would you say?
Up the guts of cows? Would you say?
You know what? Let's go with that anyway, shall we?
Now, Myf, what did you do for, Bang On went for, nearly 10 years?
It was 8 years, I
8
think.
years. What did you do for your big 1 year? What did you do?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I'm not very good with birthdays and anniversaries, but I genuinely don't remember. But it's always good to celebrate, though, because a year is a big deal in podcasting world because a lot of people don't last that long and most podcasts don't actually go through a whole year. They do seasons.
Yeah,
so you've done
yeah.
a year, and I'm really proud of you.
Oh,
I think
thanks,
it's a
Myf.
commitment, and you're doing, what, 2 a week?
2 a
Yeah.
week, which was, look, in hindsight, a great idea when we both worked full-time jobs.
Good Lord.
Yeah, we did say to a guest recently who said, I could come on once a month. You know, the great Scott Worms was like, I could come on once a month and do a story. And we'll go, we'd love that.
please.
Yeah, great.
Yes,
That's the big. If you want to
Nice.
prepare a story
Yeah.
once a month, that would really help us out.
Wow,
Thank
we-
you.
I'm really keen though to find out now that I'm a huge fan of the podcast because because I think I said last time, I get a bit scared because my brain is already quite overactive and I think about the worst things. So sometimes there's some episodes where I start listening and go, no, I can't listen to this. I go, but I'm interested in how you curate your topics.
Well, it is hard, isn't it? Because there were some that we did over like the Christmas period. Of course, the Winnebago Man has not been done yet, but there were.
I can't wait for that one.
I'm excited.
I'd love to be part of that.
The only one you ever listened to, but we do. For us, there have been some really heavy ones that we did over the Christmas period, and then when we came into the new year, we were like, maybe we should find some light crimes. But that's a hard thing to say because there are really no light crimes. They're all awful. I think we did go through a period where it was like there's involving kids. And there was so many other elements in there. So I think we wanted to try and find a few ones that were like, like today's a heist. And it's always, so we like to kind of break it up a little bit with a heist or something during the week.
Did you go to the kids for something more lighthearted? Because I can imagine that would be completely the opposite.
Yes, not so much.
No.
We do a mix of the stories that we kind of like in inverted commas, or the ones that we find the most fascinating, and then listeners will request certain ones, or there have been a few that we've done because there's been a new doco that's come out, so it's kind of in the zeitgeist, everyone's talking about it, we're like, well, let's deep dive into that. But we've each got huge lists in our notes apps in our phones of ones to go to, and what's interesting about doing
we try and trick each other sometimes. I'll go to G, have you heard of Betty Montgomery? Have you heard of Betty Gore? And she'll go, no, and I go, great, because that's not who it's about. But if she doesn't know that name,
But I reckon what you've achieved though with it, we learn something from each podcast and about human nature and how horrid we can all be and how wonderful we can all be. But the way you've managed to weave your friendship into it too, and I think that's what makes it really endearing and really lovely to listen to each week, because nice. and I think that's a really hard thing to do because you're dealing with the worst, but then also.
Well, we know each other
dealing
intimately.
With the best.
Yeah, that's right. That's my father would say.
Well, I'd love to say something earnest about this, but not very good with that.
But hey, you're doing a great job.
Well,
and you look
guys,
fantastic.
Congratulations on 1 year.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thanks, Myf. That's really lovely.
Yeah,
I mean, it all started because we just gasbagged to and at each other all the time anyway.
Yeah.
And we thought, let's just pop some mics on and make it work.
Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, was these on?
Yeah. Just put mics in people's faces to sit down on the couch. It's not recording, but speaking to my brooch. there are some moments though, like we did the Helen Garner, the Joe Chinquay episode, and it was just G and I crying for ages. Yeah. Like actually, because it was so the way that Helen Garner wrote the book, it makes you feel like you're in that moment, and we're both crying at the end of it. We go, do you have a break? And because we're friends first, it's always like, we'll go, you're doing a break? Yes. And then the recording equipment's out. We just start watching an episode of Sea Change, and then we never get back to recording the end of the episode.
Sea Change will do that.
So there's been quite a few episodes where we have gone, what about the ending? And then we get to the end of the week and go, oh, shit, we're going to do an ending for that one.
Diver Dan fixes all, and that's what I have learned over the year of this podcast we've done so far.
The one thing we used to love about doing Spicks and Specks in the old ABC building was that they had the Sea Change bar out the back of the cafe. There was a pretty ordinary cafe at
the actual
ABC
interior of the bar.
They had the actual set.
Meredith's bar.
So we would have our after shoot drinks in the Sea Change bar.
Oh my God.
You are blowing Sammy's mind.
If my dad could one day sit on one of those seats, that would be wonderful. He's a big Sea Change guy as well.
I'll get him in. I'm not sure because it didn't survive the move to South Bank.
Was that also filmed down in Phillip Island, Sea Change?
No, it was all around. So it was Barwon Heads, but they had like lots of different places, like the Diver Dan Shed. I don't know why we're talking about this so earnestly, but Diver Dan Shed, which doesn't matter, really doesn't matter. Diver Dan Shed was like, I think in Barwon Heads and all these different parts all around, because it's got like the court is across from like an ocean.
Yes,
and it's like the smallest. I don't think that exists. So I think they've split it up quite well.
I'm having a real moment with older Aussie TV shows at the moment.
Yeah.
Because I was in my favourite place, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, Tasmania.
How wonderful.
On the weekend. And I was out for dinner with friends, and one of them mentioned the show Rosehaven. Yes. And I said, I've still never watched Rosehaven. And they were shocked and appalled, to say the least, as I was at myself, because it is an Australian comedy show with
Diggs is
people
just
I
nestling against Diggs right now. Diggs,
You're gonna
please.
get hair all over your beautiful suit. I love it.
Get the sticky roller out later.
God. And I had not watched it before. It's set in and shot in Tasmania. I, in fact, first met Luke McGregor and Celia Piccola in the ABC building in Hobart because the TV station that I worked for shared an office with them, and still I've not watched it. So I've started watching it, and my, I think, favourite line from any TV show ever was delivered in episode 2 or 3 by the great David Quirk, where the people from the real estate agent go around to his house and being very serious, and it's the middle of the workday and they're kind of grilling him about things, and he just says very seriously and earnestly, he goes, "Can I get either of you a Frangelico?" I have
Beautiful Frangelico.
Dream man.
repeated that to every single person I've encountered for the last week.
That's amazing. Can I just say, it was so cute just before with you, Diggs, and Oliver sitting on the couch together. And Oliver was just smiling at Myf and I the whole time, just
know.
telling a
And
wonderful
now he's
story.
bringing you his
He's bringing you his
toys.
toy.
Well, he is the
Show and tell.
I was going to say unofficial, but no, he is the official third host of this
definitely
podcast.
is.
He features in every single episode.
Yeah.
Not because we want him to, because he's very loud and very big.
He's just a big guy.
He's a big boy.
And he's a big fan of the OC.
Would you like to say something?
No.
No, he
All right.
just wants-
Thank
just
you, my
wants to get
friend.
real close.
Really dominating,
Really dominating.
asserting that dominance.
Now, look, I'm going to get a beautiful photo of you three just there before we get into
Oh my
the podcast
God,
today.
that is so
Because this is
beautiful.
beautiful.
This is good
Diggs,
stuff for a
this is good stuff.
podcast.
Diggs. Oh, God. Okay, that was a big mistake. Diggs, sit. We'll cut some of this out.
Okay. We might cut
Okay,
this out.
look, we might
if
cut
we
some of this
don't,
out.
watch it on the YouTube.
Yeah, watch it on the YouTube.
Oh,
We'll
And
do
if
lots
you
of-
are
funny.
watching on the
It's
YouTube
funny.
today,
Yeah.
I will say that I am wearing a khaki green one piece, like a play suit, jumpsuit, and I felt quite cute when I got dressed and went to work this morning.
Yeah.
And as I walked into the newsroom, and I kind of had a bit of swagger about me as well.
You're feeling cute.
look
Might
great.
delete later.
Pretty
Look
good.
great.
And my colleague said to me, "So how was Nam?" And then every time he walked into the room for the rest of the day, I would go,
Wow.
"Good morning, Vietnam."
Oh, my
So
God.
if I look a bit like, I do look a little bit like a fighter pilot, I've now realised.
You look deflated now. That's what you look like. Yeah.
Is this Suzanne's seasonal palette, this one?
How dare you?
What's wrong with Suzanne's? This goes with that.
Goes with that. This goes with this, and this goes with that, and this goes with that, Suzanne.
Wow. Nailed the melody.
Thank you.
Nailed
Okay,
it.
now I have to request that Oliver gives us a little rendition of what you were singing to us before. When Oliver, I've said this on this podcast and in my
Yeah.
life many times, I will listen to Oliver Clark saying simply anything in the world because you have the most stunning voice and delivery. And you said the sentence before, "Oh, I love
Oliver,
the
say thank you.
Thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank
Be
you.
earnest to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
He said very earnestly, "I love the tropical culture." And then you busted out.
My song Hula Hawaiian Girl, which goes, that hula Hawaiian girl, she dances by the water. Her grass skirt flows down to her Anyway, you
It's
get the
beautiful. Thank you. That was a live song.
It's quite a famous thing that people don't like being serenaded to directly one-on-one.
Yes.
Oh, I
You love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
I think it was Neil Diamond do it to some woman on the stage. He was like kneel down, and he was
Neil
singing
Diamond,
Neil
I think
Diamond
it's
down,
pronounced.
and then he
Wasn't Nelt Diamond.
Getting-
that was
you're
very
getting
good.
Yeah.
Bob Down mixed
Bob
up
down
with
with
Neil
Neil
Diamond.
Diamond. He sung the whole thing to her, and she wanted to get away at one point.
Oh, that's
no.
so
Yeah.
Well,
funny.
it is a thing about like where do I look?
Where do you go?
Because
What do you
when
do?
someone's singing at you one-on-one, I never know where to look.
It's
I'm like,
really
Do I
hard.
look at that cheek?
Yeah.
Do I look at their lips?
Yeah, what do
I
you
love
do?
it?
I
I'm
mean,
not allowed
if-
to look away.
If Elvis was doing it, you just go straight for the lips.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You go
straight
into
for
the
the
or,
lips.
the, or the hips.
I'm going for the hips.
you
Yeah,
going
so
straight
the
for the
ladies
hips?
in the room.
Well, they don't lie.
They don't lie.
They don't lie. I was watching my next guest needs no introduction. The new David Letterman series has come out, and in one episode, the Jason Bateman episode, Jason Bateman's family are in the audience. It cuts to the family in the audience, and Josh Thomas is sitting next to the family and puts his hand up to block his face. And I sent a photo straight to him. And I said,
my God.
gotcha. It is so funny. It's just Josh Thomas going, Oh, surprise! that's my impression of Josh Thomas.
Why?
Surprise!
Was he with the fam?
Actually really good.
No,
Was he-
no, I don't know. I
was
think
just
he was just
randomly
probably
in the
invited
audience.
to the show, and he's just sitting there. But when the camera gets, he does not want to be on camera.
That's
So the hand just goes.
fantastic.
But he's so much more recognisable
Yeah.
when you
he
just
does
see his
that.
hair and one eye through.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not
Again.
getting paid for this.
I'm not getting paid for this.
Again, not wanting to be on camera, not something I've ever come up against.
No. Now we're
How
going
foreign.
to get into the story today. Now, I hope that this is a story that you all know. It's a very interesting story. And I'm going to explain a little bit about the person who's involved in this story, which I probably don't need to, but I think it's just a fun little thing to do in this
Would
story.
you say your next story guest needs no introduction?
They need no introduction. In the nice one, G.
Thank you. Except now it sounds like it's going to be about David Letterman.
Yeah. But no crime.
Or
We'll love
Josh
it.
Thomas.
In the early hours of Paris Fashion Week 2016, Kim Kardashian decided to stay in her hotel alone when masked men posing as police slipped into her luxury residence. Minutes later, millions in jewels were gone. And she was left bound, terrified, and uncertain if she was going to die. What followed exposed how fame, social media, and a carefully planned crime collided in one of the most brazen celebrity heists in modern history. This is a story of the Kim Kardashian Paris Heist.
Now, who is she?
I cannot tell you. Come on.
I tell you what, I did
Georgia.
enjoy, though, the use of the word slipped in.
Yeah.
Slipped in.
Yeah, a bit fun, bit sexy.
Yeah, a bit sexy.
Bit
Did you do
sexy.
that? You did that on purpose.
No, I didn't do it on purpose, but I think it's great that you notice. You've got your mind
Wonderful.
in the gutter,
I was
OC.
like these
What a
masked
national
men just
treasure over here.
slipping in all sensual.
All sensually.
Right up the guts.
Right up the guts.
No, I'm going to go into a little bit of history about Kim Kardashian, which we probably don't really need to do. But I'm a big fan of the Kardashians. I think the Kardashians
you
are great.
really?
I am.
Are
Actually,
you?
I've watched
I'm
every.
learning stuff about you
I've
a
watched
year on.
every
How about that?
episode of Keeping Up with Kardashians.
You
I'm
have
a,
not.
I have.
What?
I'm a big.
Wow.
You've
yeah,
kept up.
Hey.
I've kept up.
he's so proud about
I'm
your
so
face.
proud. And so you should be. And this storyline was, this case was actually in the show because they were filming as it was happening.
Everything is content, baby.
Everything
well,
is
that's the thing.
content.
When this happened, I thought surely this is a
Yeah.
setup because I feel like everything in their lives is set up
Yeah.
before it happens on the
And
show.
that was a big part of this as well, that a lot of people thought it was a hoax because to get some more publicity or something for the show. So Kim Kardashian is an American media personality, entrepreneur.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's the end of the show. Thank you so much. And businesswoman who rose to global fame in the late 2000s. She
Sex
was
tape talk now.
yeah. Yeah. Up the guts again. She was born Kimberly Noel Kardashian. Oh, let's
Why
say
did
Noel
you pronounce? why
because
did
I
you
got stuck
struggle?
on Noel Diamond for
No.
some reason. I started thinking
Oh my
Noel
God,
Diamond.
the
Neil
greatest-
Diamond? Noel?
Noel
Noel?
Diamond.
And it's a diamond heist.
I thought it might have been Noel, and I was
Well, it
like,
must-
that's definitely Noel.
Is it not?
It's
No.
Noel. N-O-E-L.
Kimberly Noel.
Yeah.
Noel?
Kimberly
No.
Noel.
I think Noel is-
Do you think Noel?
Because Noel is spelt like that as a traditionally
Oh,
as
Is
a
a
male
man's name. Is Noel double L-E?
Usually.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's just go Noel. Kimberly, I'll say it again. Noel.
Noel.
Kardashian on October 21st, 1980 in Los Angeles, California, to attorney Robert Kardashian, best known for his role in O.J. Simpson's defense team, and Kris Jenner, who later became a momager.
Oh, mommy. The momager.
Yep.
The devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works hard.
That's right. And I had the honour of once reading Kris Jenner's autobiography, Kris Jenner and All Things Kardashian, where in the first few pages she likens herself driving in Paris to that of Princess Diana. It's a beautiful paragraph.
I mean, she is royalty.
She is royalty,
So-
absolutely.
Quick interjection.
Yeah.
Oliver Clark, what would your memoir be called?
Oh God, this is good.
Oh, that's interesting. Memoir, A Life in the Biz.
Oh,
You know that-
see what I mean about his voice?
It could be anything, really. And you can
Anything
just
to do
say
with
it like
showbiz.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I think the first thing I said to her, and we said it on the last one, was Kane really enjoyed his fish.
Oh yeah, that was just a catch up that we
the
had.
sentence
Oliver
that came out of my
said-
mouth.
Talking about his friend at dinner the night before, and it was the most beautiful sentence I'd
Yeah.
ever heard.
Can you? Oh, actually, this is. I love this idea that you once had about you narrating, like doing the audiobook of someone else's autobiography. Do you remember this?
Oh, please do
Yeah.
mine.
But isn't that done
I'll
all the
write one.
time, though?
No, but it was going to be you doing it in like your voice.
Yeah.
And
Right.
could you tell us about it? Do you remember who this was?
No,
It was
who
a tennis
was it?
player.
Oh, of course. That's when I used to go to those AA meetings, Andre Agassi meetings. Wow. We talked about that book every night for a year.
You were going to read his whole book just for no reason, but just do it as a fun chapter 1.
I used to leave it on people's voicemail. Like when they didn't answer, I'd just pull it out quick and start reading a few
I
lines.
just want you realise this is my ultimate fantasy. You can read the chapter about the hair and the wig.
Because that was my favourite bit.
Oh, me
the
too.
bit where he...
What was this?
So they had it... Brooke Shields held a party, a ceremonial party to shave off the hair, the leftover hair that he had left, right? So,
Yeah.
And then he didn't see himself for the whole night, only until the next morning, looked at himself in the mirror, and he said, I'm paraphrasing, looked at something, he said something like, "Hi there, nice to meet you."
Oh my God.
Something along those lines. I'm like, that's great. That's like
great.
on the lines of Jay Peterman. Seinfeld type stuff.
Absolutely.
Totally. But before that, he was getting around with a wig on
Yeah.
the whole
was he
time.
really?
Sweating
Yeah.
like an
Under his
MF.
cap, so he'd have, or the bandana.
Because he didn't want people to know that he was losing the poor fella. Like,
Poor
but imagine
guy.
how hot
No,
he
grow
would have
up.
been.
Men in their fragile little egos.
Oh,
my
you don't
God.
understand.
You don't understand.
You don't understand.
Myf,
That's
the name
funny.
of your memoir, please.
I wrote one, and it was
Your next one, though, with a comedy.
That's not embarrassing.
No.
We can edit it here.
Okay, the first one was
treasure.
called "Time of My Life," and
Beautiful.
That's obviously
We owe it all to you.
That's right. And
Oh,
Here we go.
the time of my life. It's pretty good.
Oh my God.
Never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's the truth.
And I owe it all to you.
Oh,
Anyway,
Oh,
the
This
best
is
night
can't do it
ever.
like you can't do it.
When you open up the
did
book,
you
it's like
read-
one of those cards that has
Oh my God.
the activation in there. So it
I
starts
love
singing.
those cards.
Myf being lifted up by Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Did you get someone to read the book?
I had to read it. It was a talk.
Did you have that song just betting the whole book? Just on repeat?
On loop.
Couldn't afford
You
it.
couldn't afford that,
I
yeah,
couldn't
that would have
afford
been
it. Yeah.
I
But
love that
I
part.
think the next one would be like something like "Everyone's dead now, so here's the real stories."
Oh, I love that.
That's
great.
Trademark that immediately.
TM.
Yeah.
That hooked me in straight away. I'm
Yeah.
like, the dirt. Give me that
Oh,
dirt.
yeah.
Kim first gained public attention
Oh, yeah, that's right.
as a stylist and close friend of Paris Hilton, but her profile skyrocketed in 2007 following the release of a leaked sex tape. Now, do you remember the rumours about this sex tape at the time that they were wondering if momager Kris Jenner actually leaked the sex tape?
Of course she did. Didn't she say that? And I may be paraphrasing, but I don't think I am. I'm not a journalist. I won't do the research. Kris said a line along the words of, as a mum, I was mortified for her. But as her manager,
Of course.
great.
It's a good line.
Great.
Well, she wears 2 hats. It must be hard. She's only got 1 head.
Very hot, like she's playing
That's
tennis.
just a fact. That's just a fact.
Fact.
Later that year, she and her family premiered the reality TV series Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which became a massive cultural phenomenon.
Well done.
Thank you.
Nailed that.
No. And ran...
Were you thinking about that all day?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that all day. And ran for 20 seasons.
Really?
Building... Yeah.
Woo.
It's still going. Building on the show's success, Kim transformed her fame into a business empire. She launched multiple ventures in fashion, beauty and lifestyle, including KKW Beauty, KKW Fragrance, and later Skims. So she went away from the KKW.
She did.
Yeah, it's probably
she
a good
was going to
idea.
call it something else to do with kimono.
Kimono is what she had
Kimono.
actually
Yeah.
called
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
I like that. That's fun.
That
Yeah.
is fun.
But
Well,
it was
a lot of people
considered
didn't
to
like
be
it because of
culturally
cultural
appropriate.
True,
Sure.
yeah. What's
Yeah.
her heritage?
She is Armenian.
Not Japanese.
Yeah,
Armenian. I know what you Armenian.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, anyway.
We go to an ad break now. Including KKW. Okay, so we'll go through all those. And then she also became a dominant figure on social media, shaping influencer culture and modern celebrity branding. I also read that for an Instagram post, does anyone want to guess how much it makes?
$1 million.
Yeah, 800,000.
Get
But probably,
out.
yeah.
Ridiculous.
In late 2010, Kim shifted part of her
Who
focus.
wants to do a sex tape? Sorry, I mean,
Oh,
I need.
absolutely.
I need,
Oh,
I need
yeah,
that
yeah,
much
yeah,
for an
yeah.
Instagram
Okay, can I
post.
say
I'll take
something?
it.
Laura Kappa did it.
True.
Or a Kappa,
Oh
yes.
God, don't! I've seen that.
Oh, God.
And then
The only,
that?
No.
the only
do that?
mark he was taking in that video was a skid mark.
Nice. Come on, OC.
Oh, no. Now Myf's going to start doing jerking off hand movements again like she did
We got
last time
that.
we
Yeah,
had
yeah,
on
yeah.
here.
No.
So Kim shifted part of her focus criminal justice reform.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, because I need to bring this up again,
yeah.
because I did in the last episode and we've had I've had no responses. I said on our last episode...
Do you think I'm pretty?
I'd be quite happy to sell my feet pics if anyone wants to buy.
Yes.
I just don't know who to sell them to. So if anyone knows anyone, hit me up. I haven't
Yeah.
had any messages.
Well, can I just say, because of how rude you are to people on Instagram as of today.
Oh, do you want me to tell a story?
I think
What
this will be fun.
Okay, sorry. This
And don't
episode's
worry,
gonna be a
I'll
long
say
time.
story starts here whenever. We got
Whenever.
it.
Right, okay. I've had the most amazing thing happen to me today. So I had a man who I don't know send me a direct message on social media.
DM.
A DM.
DM.
Didn't want you to think I meant Daily Mail. Just being a nasty prick and having a go, like laughing at me about the fact that I went on a reality dating show and now I'm single, which was, a great, hilarious thing to say to someone you
Fun
don't know.
stuff.
So I replied,
Nice guy.
Just having some fun.
I replied, how about go fuck yourself, mate?
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
you
good on
dug
you.
your
Let
heels
it
in
go.
and you went for
Oh,
it.
Let
yeah.
it go, let it go. Never thought about it
Yeah.
again. That was, I don't know, maybe a week ago. Now, today at work, I got an email from HR. Now, I will preface by saying they were very much supportive of me.
Yeah.
This gentleman named Vince has made a written complaint to my employer about my use of language, that he's,
my
quote,
God.
didn't take kindly to my use of language.
You hurt his feelings.
And they should think about the kind of people they employ.
If you say fuck and he's allowed to say, didn't work out for you.
He's allowed to be an absolute prick.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he
And rudely come to you when you have not asked for his
I don't know
opinion
who
about
he
anything.
is.
And then he gets to complain about you.
Yeah.
Yes,
And then he-
entitlement.
The next line of the email from him said, I have a very high profile job at the state government, and if anyone used this language in my workplace, they would be immediately terminated. So I would ask you to consider whether this would be the appropriate course of action for Georgia Love.
I'm sorry, was this on your personal Instagram?
Yes.
You're allowed to write whatever the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
you want.
absolutely.
What a horrible
I am.
little germ that man is.
So the HR person was telling me about it from the sole perspective of saying, I'm letting you know this guy is an absolute turd. So just
please,
if you
language.
cancelled. So you just might want to know to kind of avoid or
Yes.
block him. Obviously we're not going to write back, but just wanted to let you know about it. And we're saying like, we got your back, girl, rah, rah.
Right.
But I just think like it is truly one of the funniest things that has ever happened is that I have just told a man to go and fuck himself.
Yeah.
And his little fragile, tiny little ego hasn't liked it a girl swore at him. And she's being mean to me and she used a yucky word. She should be fired.
Yeah, and
But you
I'm
know he
gonna
doesn't
tell
work
on
at the
her.
state government at all. He's
there's no
making
way.
Stan
everything
Andrews.
up.
Yeah.
That's also why I'm trying to sell my feet pics because I lost my job today.
She got fired and sued. So Kim actually passed the baby bar exam in 2021, which is
Yeah.
the pre-exam to the bar
Right.
exam. So she passed that and, of course, went on to be in a wonderful TV show called All's Fair. Have you seen it?
Bits of it didn't last very long, but I like the idea.
Neither. Yeah.
Just horrible.
California specific, so it's a California specific test for non-traditional first-year law students. Kim Kardashian remains one of the most influential figures in pop culture, known for redefining celebrity, leveraging reality television into business success, and maintaining a lasting presence in fashion, media, and public discourse.
Perhaps we should get her as a guest on this podcast because the reason she sat the bar, the baby bar first and then the bar, which she failed, sorry, Kim.
Sorry, Kimmy.
Yes.
Yeah.
She blamed her lecturers for telling her that she would pass and she got mad at them about it. But maybe we should have her on this podcast because she started studying law because she got really interested in freeing wrongly convicted
Yes.
and I've been working a long time today,
Yeah, yeah.
incarcerated
Yes,
people.
right.
So she's got a big crime interest.
She does,
If
yeah.
you're
And
listening,
following in her
Kim-
father's footsteps as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
If you are listening, Kim, you can Instagram DM me and I will not swear at you.
Yeah, she won't swear at you. Not you, Kim.
No, not you,
Wouldn't
Kim.
do it to
Never. I'd never do that, Kim.
So the story starts here. Isn't this fun? This is fun.
28
28 minutes in.
Way more than that.
On the night of October 2nd into the early hours of October 3rd, 2016, at the height of Paris Fashion Week, Kim Kardashian unwittingly became the target of one of the most audacious celebrity crimes in modern French history. In the luxury surroundings of a discreet Paris apartment leased under a no-address arrangement, a group of armed robbers disguised as police officers stage a high-risk operation that would see millions of dollars worth of jewellery stolen and a global sensation gripped by terror. The event transformed a city known for glamour and culture, much like St Kilda, into a stage where we're recording today. I'm not making fun of St Kilda, where I live. Into a stage for chilling crime that would echo across tabloids, legal circles, and discussions of celebrity privacy and security. Now, at the time, she was staying at this apartment that is $1,200 to $2,000 a night. It is a non-listed place, so it's only for celebrities or people that know about it. It's very secretive, so you have to know exactly, I guess, where this place is.
It's like that John Wick
them.
hotel.
It's exactly like that John Wick hotel.
Gold coin only.
It's a gold coin only.
You slip them a gold coin.
Oh, is that it?
I think
At the John Wick hotel.
There's a big story behind it, but anyway.
Following a Givenchy show, she returned home.
Is that a designer?
Try, baby girl.
How do you say it?
Givenchy.
Givenchy.
So there's a designer, Givenchy.
Givenchy. Following a Givenchy show, she returned around midnight to the rented luxury apartment. Now, do you know what kind of happened around this time? Does anyone remember what happened at the Paris Fashion Week around that time with Kimmy K?
Did she model?
She modelled. So Kendall Jenner modelled. She was on the catwalk that night at the Givenchy show.
Well done.
Thank you for saying that. And and so Kendall was modelling that day, but she got targeted by a hilarious practical joke. Do you remember this?
No.
A Ukrainian prankster saw Kim and said, "I'm going to kiss her on the ass."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The ass that broke the internet.
The ass that broke the internet.
That very ass.
Now that's why we don't have internet anymore, obviously.
Wow.
And so yeah, this is a very Ukrainian guy. Like he's known for kind of doing what in commas practical jokes where he just upsets people and then he gets tackled and everything by the media. And so
like that
he did that.
stupid
That
guy.
Peter Hoare guy who used
Yes.
to run
Oh
the Melbourne Cup and
Yes.
he was at Nick Cave's funeral and
Yes.
Just
it's a weird
yeah.
obsession.
Cave's
isn't it?
funeral.
So weird.
No, sorry, Nick Cave was singing.
Oh,
Nick Cave is
God.
still
I was
alive
like,
and well.
God, have I just woken up and not
I
known a
went-
lot's happened?
No, it
And I
was
went,
not.
You did a coma, OC. Wake up.
It's the end of the day. I'm like, you.
Yeah.
It was at the funeral of Michael Hutchins and Nick Cave was singing and then this guy it made
Oh,
an appearance.
Yeah, and this guy, was like, this will be hilarious. I'll just kiss her on the ass, and then
Yes.
Well,
On the
she's an
ass.
influential figure
Yes.
and has an influential figure.
yes, an influential ass, and so yeah, so yeah,
I
I'm
want
like,
to go out, buddy.
Do you want to go
Do you
out?
want to go out, darling?
Oh, Bob.
He's like, I really got to
Do you
go,
want some more
Dad.
jams while we're just pausing?
Please. Please. Yeah, practical jokes is so like, where's your talent?
Yeah.
I think that's what gets me. So you're leveraging the talented to get exposure for yourself, but you've got really nothing to offer.
No, other than just annoying. And I
Annoying
would think
people.
that someone was trying to kill me.
Oh, wow.
That would be my first thought. Someone's trying to kill
Yeah.
me.
Well, there's that Australian guy who's now trying to become one of those, infamous
Oh,
people that
yeah.
we talk about, who was the one, that kind of jumped at and on Ariana Grande at the Wicked premiere in Singapore.
Oh.
And you can see in Cynthia Erivo's face in that vision that she is terrified. She thinks someone's like coming to
Yeah.
really like properly
Yeah.
tackling
Totally.
Ariana. And it's really difficult from a media perspective for that in whether to cover that story or not, because, it was something that was making headlines and people were talking about, but it's also like, that's why these idiots are doing it.
Because it gives them what they want.
Exactly.
That's why, like, do you find like if someone nigs you on the DMs and stuff, I find like
She'll
surely
just say, "Fuck
doing
off."
nothing is so much because by acknowledging them, it gives them that attention. That they
Yes,
want,
true.
right? So-
Obviously, with my mate Vince,
No,
he,
fuck off, she
caught
says.
me in a down moment.
Yeah.
I didn't
But
say
I-
fuck off. I said go fuck yourself,
Oh, go fuck
mate.
yourself.
And I called him mate, so it was
Oh,
actually
no.
really nice.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
lovely.
Then he
actually.
knows you. Then we're mates.
We're mates. We're actually
Fantastic.
mates. Diggs, please. Diggs, please.
So beautiful.
Oh, my bub.
Oh, he's like, everybody's here. We just
Every-
wanna
the gang's
play.
here for
Excited,
Debs.
his favourite people.
Play.
So in the previous days, Kim had been on Instagram showing off her 20-carat diamond ring as
one ring.
as an upgrade from her 15-carat engagement ring. The ring's value was estimated at around $4.5 million.
Whoa.
It's a lot for a ring. I mean,
Yeah.
If I ever get engaged again, the bar has
You'll
been
expect
set.
that. Yeah.
Not the baby bar.
Oh! These posts got a lot of attention. She also said that she never wore fake jewelry. So people were like, oh, when she goes out, she's always going to
Me
be wearing
neither.
it. Yeah, I know. Look at those rings you got on.
I got a thing with this one ring where the diamantes are slowly falling out, and I said once they all fall out, I'm quitting show business.
Oh,
And
no.
that's why I always glue them back in.
I love you so much.
Beautiful rings, too.
They are.
They're
I see.
wonderful.
He gets that a lot.
So the wearing fake jewelry and her posting it online, later tabloids called it an internet giveaway prize.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's incite robbery.
Yeah. It's
my God.
terrible, terrible. So after attending a
Givenchy.
Givenchy show where Kendall Jenner was modelling on the catwalk, Kim then went back to a hotel with Kourtney Kardashian, whose famous catchphrase is, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you? What
It's yeah, but she
reaction-
goes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Really
It's almost
cute,
Russian or
actually.
something.
Yeah. And personal assistant Stephanie, Courtney and I don't know what her catchphrase is. Courtney and Stephanie changed to meet
Hers is,
Kendall.
I'm tired working for these
tired.
bitches.
Yeah.
They work me so hard.
Yeah. So that night, Kim's mother, Chris, the mummager, was staying at a different hotel, and the bodyguard, so he was assessing the situation. There was only one bodyguard, and he thought, do I stay with Kim Kardashian or do I go out with Kourtney and her friend to go and meet, the personal assistant, to go and meet Kendall Jenner for drinks, and thought that was a situation where he probably needed to be, and decided to go
Two
with them.
people in public versus one who was already in her hotel.
And they were going to be
Right.
having drinks and stuff. So he's like, it's probably safer that I'm with them and protecting them. And Kourtney Kardashian said, yeah. At 2:45 a.m., a mysterious black car drove by very slowly. And then again, they were clearly waiting for something. At around 3 8, this is later found out on security cameras. This just wasn't
Yeah.
someone going, oh,
Thought you were
the black
gently
car.
Hey, there it goes again. Just waving.
Hope everything's
Kim's in the
okay. Yeah.
All right, back
Looking
to back to playing solitaire on the computer for the security guard.
At around 3 a.m., several masked men arrived at the residence. They were dressed in police uniforms and wearing masks, a disguise meant to lower suspicion. Now, if you're wearing masks
Wait,
and a police
And a police
uniform,
uniform.
I don't understand.
What
I would say-
masks are you wearing?
I don't know what masks they were. I think they were balaclavas, not masks.
Maybe they were wearing a mask of Tosh from The Bill.
Oh, Tosh from the Bill.
I know an obscure reference, I know, but
Oh,
if
no.
you're a policeman, you
It's a
go as Tosh.
celebrity. Of course you can afford to stay here. It's Tosh. from the
All
Bill.
right, son, you're nicked.
You're nicked.
Yeah, just that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that song was so good. And the feet on the cobblestone.
good.
It's
Yeah.
just the whole way, like one shot.
And also, going back to their hair, they used to, in the early days of the Bill, it was sort of when like hair and makeup would do a lot of blow dries even on the gents, and they used
Oh,
the
wow.
vent brushes, and they'd like hairspray the vent. You could see the vent brush hair, and it was something I watched the show for. It was
I love that.
What's a vent
A
brush?
vent brush is one of those plastic brushes that has
Bristles.
bristles, but not full bristles, so it's got lines, and they'd spray these buffon
Is it like an
hairstyles
afro?
on the
It's
guys.
like an afro?
No,
And it was
it
hilarious.
would just be really up, and you can kind of see through it. You could see
Yeah.
almost through the individual hairs.
Hairs,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it was on the gents. It was
Yeah,
very
just on the
good.
gents.
It was very good.
What's your favourite theme song of all time?
Theme song.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one. Parky is one, obviously.
Parkinson, of
Michael
course.
Parkinson.
Yeah.
But it's such a good talk show theme. But my favourite would be Magnum P.I.
Oh my
It's my
God.
ringtone.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it's very
Yeah.
good.
Gee, what's yours?
Obviously, she was working in a bridal shop and flashing queen until
Oh.
the boyfriend kicked her out.
Well, that's the great question.
Genevieve Morris, who I love so much, told me that she knows all the words to that. She goes to me, I know all the words to that song. I'll play the clip here, actually. And I go, oh, wow. And she goes, no, I was up and down the miles of cars and gloves. And she not all of them. Just kept going. Mine would be, I love the Succession theme song. Myf, what's yours? Spicks and Specs?
Oh, no. Look, I don't think that's one of the finest of the Bee Gees moments.
I like
it, but it's a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
But I like, Greatest American Hero.
Wonderful. That's a great
The
song.
Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like it. I like an emotional sing
I do too.
Yeah, I did an audition for X Factor so many years ago. I must have been like 22, 23, and I sung the Different Strokes theme song.
Oh my God.
And I was in this blue suit. Obviously, I did not progress.
Oh my
That's a weird choice.
I know. I thought, why not?
Hey Vince, if you're listening, we have someone else who had a failed reality TV experiment. If you want to hit up Oliver Clark.
Can you give us a hint of the Different Strokes song?
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some, but a man is
Right.
born, he's a man of needs.
Along comes
Two, they got nothing but the genes, and they've got different strokes. They've got different strokes. It takes different strokes to rule the world. Yes, it does. It takes different strokes to rule the world. That's right.
I'm having so much fun, guys.
My favourite.
Sorry, I took over your
No,
singing,
I
but it's
loved it. That was great.
such a good
I was like, am I going
Such
in the
a
right
good song.
direction? And you got it.
My
Same.
favourite memory of the OC is, and I have many, we used to live together. We have a great relationship, me and OC. I love to say that, Oliver Clark.
I thought you were saying
And-
your favourite theme song was from the show.
Oh,
The
the OC,
OC.
I love. Yeah, from the OC.
Oh, yeah.
No, but so one time doing a live podcast and Missy Higgins was the guest, and so I thought, Oliver Clark will go out first, and he sang
Special Two.
He sang Special Two and a jazz version of Special Two, and because of it was a little bit slower, it goes for like 6 minutes, and she goes while she's watching Oliver do it, goes, God, it's a long song.
But I think I'd sped it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a
it's
jazzy
so
version,
funny.
so
Oh,
I
yeah.
It gave it a bit more
funny.
swing.
God, it's a
Myth,
long song.
well, I'm going to send you the clip of Oliver singing this.
I cannot
after this.
wait.
It is the single funniest thing
It's so
I've
good.
ever
I got
watched.
introed by the Hitch.
Peter
Hitchner.
Hitchner.
Peter Hitchner.
And then wouldn't you know it, Missy's there and I butcher the first line.
Oh my
It's so
God.
funny.
She would have loved
bad.
it.
I felt
She's
bad.
got a good
It is
singing.
so
Yeah.
funny because that song is so devastatingly beautiful.
Yeah.
Everything about it it's heart wrenching. The words are.
Is it?
It is the
You just like the melody.
funniest.
Once again, the melody was great.
It is the funniest song to be sung jazzy
As a jazz
It
standard.
is so
The contrast.
funny.
Yeah.
He also did
my
for me
God.
Angels Brought Me Here last time as well. which
I love
Walked
that.
through the audience,
Walked through
shaking
shaking
everyone's
people's
hands.
You got to shake
been a
people's
long
hands.
and winding journey. So, according to the testimony presented at the 2025 trial, it didn't go to trial until 2025.
Yes.
What took so long?
Well, I'll
think-
go
I
into this
think
at the
Sammy's
end.
gonna
It's really,
tell us.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, hey, don't ever apologise, Myf Warhurst.
No, it's fine.
No, don't.
I know.
Tread on my line.
Don't tread on my lines. As a famous person once said during, was it Cats the Musical?
That's the music.
Don't tread on my lines. And I said, listen, I was playing Rum Tum Tugger and Cats, and I said, don't tread on my lines. It's a great showbiz story. Once inside the apartment, the men found Kardashian in a room preparing for bed. She was startled by the intrusion and
Oh, I
thought
thought
maybe
you were
it
going
was
to say she was Starkers.
she was Starkers. Imagine, it's so
Most
Australian.
Aussie way.
She was Starkers.
Starkers.
It was so funny. I was listening to it. It's just so funny, like the cultural differences listening to like different true crime podcasts. There was a podcast I was listening to yesterday, and it was a crime that took place in New South Wales, and the people on it were American, and they went, "And where's that?" And they said, "Wales." And then they started doing Welsh accents for ages.
What?
outside of Sydney, New South Wales, and they started going, I think it sounds like this. And I was like, no, we don't sound like that. New South Welsh. I think they're Welsh. And she goes, Catherine Zeta-Jones is from there. We go, no, not true.
Oh my God.
No, they didn't do any research.
Didn't do
in that.
any research. I mean, I'd believe everything they say.
Masked and armed, the group bound her wrists with zip ties and affixed duct tape across her mouth. They questioned her in English and French, but their English wasn't very good. So at one point, one of them just shouted at her, ring, 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 like that in a very...
Why don't you give me...
And they went, hit it. The band came in. Now, the diamond reportedly worth around $4 million, gifted to her by then husband, Kanye West, who, of course, we now know as...
Yay.
Yay.
Someone's doing well.
Kanye is doing very well, thank you.
Oh, my God.
Yay. The intruder pulled out a gun and held it to her head. Was she going to run away or was she going to give him the ring? She was terrified. Kim later testified that she feared she was going to be killed or even raped, recounting how her robe fell open and how she worried for her life and her children's future.
Oh, God.
So really, it was really heavy. Like,
Would be
I think a lot of people
terrifying.
joke about it and stuff, but it was a really terrifying moment.
That's a really awful thing about a celebrity, I think, in general, is that people forget they're real people and things that happen to them are real in their lives. Like whether you see, she's very much joked about that when she lost a diamond earring in the sea. Yeah. And her sister even says to her, like, people are dying, Kim. Like, get over it. And I think people look at her like that and forget that she's a real person with anything that happens in her life.
Yes.
And so it's easy to just hear about, she was going, what was the line you said before that they were saying? It was like, going shopping when she walked out of the house with all this jewelry on. This is
an internet giveaway is what they... that was what I said,
This is a horrific crime.
Yeah.
This is... I think people don't actually stop and think about what happened to her and what she went through.
Exactly.
This is a terrible, extremely terrifying thing.
Well, they got away with 6 to 10 million euros, which is roughly worth of jewellery. That's 8 to 10 million US. They left her bound in the bathroom before escaping. The thieves also stole 2 mobile phones.
Because they said ring, ring. She
She goes, just have those. Yeah.
Were they Huawei?
Pardon? Do that again?
Were they Huawei?
Pardon?
Huawei phone or Oppo?
Oppo. Oh, you're doing an accent for a second. I was like, shit. I was like, I don't think we can put this up, Myf.
Do you reckon she uses Huawei?
French media dubbed the group, and I'm going to stuff this up, G-Love, so you need to help me here.
I wasn't listening. I was sorry.
Les Papas Braqueurs, which is the grandpa robbers.
Le Papa is...
Braqueurs, which is the grandpa robbers.
Please spell.
Braqueurs. Braqueurs.
I believe.
So the grandpa robbers, because they were all above 60, all these robbers, years old. So
right.
Some of them were like in their mid-70s as well. Due to the defendant's age, many in their 60s, I just don't need to read that. I made that up myself. Yeah. Investigations revealed that the gang possessed criminal histories and were seasoned thieves. Despite that'll be my autobiography, seasoned thief. Despite the unusual juxtaposition of their ages and the boldness of the crime. The mastermind, later identified as, I'm going to have a real go at this, Omar at Kiddash.
I don't know.
So look at this, Myf. Look at this.
Alma 8 Kardashian.
No, but that's, so we had a guy. I had a red hot guy. Kardashian. Was 68 and had a long record of offences. In court, he communicated via handwritten notes due to hearing loss.
Isn't it funny that it is surprising that they're older men?
It is, yeah.
I don't know why that is surprising, but it is.
I think this was their last big crime or something they were saying at the time,
And also, too, like the way the economy's gone, everyone's got to work until they die. And if you're a robber, you got to keep robbing.
And that's the thing, they probably don't have super.
Yeah, good point.
One final heist.
Yeah.
One last time, boys.
Let's get our Huawei's out.
Hey, Kevin, what's that Oppo doing here?
You know we use Huawei.
Kevin's a big French name, though.
Kevon.
One key dimension of the Paris heist was how precisely targeted it was. Prosecutors and some defendants acknowledged that the perpetrators had monitored Kim's social media, so knew exactly where she was. And on her Snapchat, she actually said that day, like showing her surroundings, and she said, "My sister's going out with the body," and I think said with the bodyguard or something like that. God. So it was easy for them to go, okay, this is the night that we strike.
And what is also easy to say for us sitting at home on our couches is, oh, how stupid is that? You're going to be smarter, rah, rah. Her life is cameras following her everywhere.
Yeah.
Her talking about her life, her blogging and vlogging and all of that. That is normal for her. So I think it's very easy to look at someone, point at them and go, oh, well, how stupid, you should have been more careful. But that's normal for her.
But could you it's not anymore, I'm sure.
Well,
that's what she started to do after this as well. She started to post like the next day that she's out. I was once in a celebrity's house that I'll tell you after this show. But
just mime it for us.
Mm-hmm. I think I got
I'll tell you after.
I'm trying to know.
Yeah,
I think he said Oliver Clark.
And I was filming a documentary at the time about Fiona O'Loughlin, and I was in their house. So they invited me to come into their house and everything. And I was filming, and this person said, "Where are you filming right now?" I said, "I'm just filming you two chatting." And they went, No, you can't. And I went, "Oh, okay, sorry, I'll turn the camera off." And he goes, "Are you filming out the windows?"
Oh yeah, because you can place.
Yeah,
and scenery.
And it was like, but it was out. It wasn't looking at anything in particular. It was just like outside and everything. And as we left the house, Fiona went, "But the only way you would know that view is if you're standing in the house." Like this was like 10 years ago.
Paranoia.
But the paranoia of that. And so I imagine like this was a person that lives in Sydney, and I was like, oh, so that level of like paranoia.
From
imagine
a
like Kim
small-time
Kardashian
celebrity in Australia.
Yeah, imagine like Kim Kardashian level taking a photo and people rocking up as soon as she's there.
Because you can do things like reverse image search now. Like and you can actually find someone's spot immediately.
So according to insider commentary during the trial, the robbers knew when Kardashian was in Paris, where she was, which residence she preferred, and even the approximate contents of her jewellery box, all from the videos. The level of... basically, the police decided this was a really orchestrated crime, and it was by people who were really good, well-seasoned, of course.
Well-seasoned. Cajun spices.
Compliments to the chef. After stealing the jewels, the robbers made their exit the same way they came, through the streets of central Paris. Some reports...
Right up the guts.
Right up the guts. Yeah, that's right. And they were stalkers. Some reports from the time indicate they sped away on bicycles and foot. A method chosen to avoid drawing attention with larger vehicles.
Still wearing cops' uniforms, or?
Yeah, I don't know actually at this point. Maybe just the masks.
That's not drawing attention at all.
Yeah.
To the theme music of the
Tosh?
No, but
You're knit.
Don't you think if you saw, like, when you see police officers just walking in the street, do you do the same thing? I like avoid eye contact. You don't know how to look at them, so you kind of look away.
Yeah.
Maybe that was part of their plan.
I know, yeah, that's clever. Kim clawed I know I meant that legitimately. That wasn't meant to be sarcastic.
Really sarcastic.
I know, I sound sarcastic all the time, though. That's just my voice.
No, you're right, though. People don't look at the police.
No.
Like, it's not like you go, hey, how you going? It's
And really watch them. You don't. You kind of go,
just think, what am I doing wrong? Are they going to get me?
Am I in trouble?
Like whenever I'm in an airport, like going through airport security, something will go through my
Dressed
head
up
and
to
go,
the nines?
always, as the listeners know.
Yes.
I will always, there will be a thought that goes through my head that's, do I have a bomb in my bag? Did I put a gun in my bag this morning?
Did you pack the bag?
Just something that goes through your head that goes, what if I do have lots of drugs on me?
I told G Love that I went through when I was really little. I decided to take a toy gun, packed it in my bag to go through the airport.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and got pulled up and everything.
Really?
We missed our flight. In my family to Queensland. Very
Oh my
sad
God,
times.
did you not get to go to Noosa?
Didn't get to go
the
to
Gold
Noosa.
Coast?
We're going to the Gold
Noosa?
Coast. We're going to the Gold Coast.
Go to the Gold
But
Coast.
you got to go eventually.
Yeah, went to Movie World. That was a good day. So Kim eventually clawed the gag off her face. It says, I don't know exactly how she got it off, but she got it off her face and started crying for help.
Oh, God,
now,
how
this is what I
terrifying.
find really interesting, right? She was heard by her friend and stylist Simone, who had locked herself in the bathroom when all the commotion began.
Wait, what?
So why did she not come out?
That's what I think. She was too scared,
Yeah.
but you would wonder why she didn't call police at the time. I don't know. That just seems really interesting.
I mean, she may not have had her phone with her
Maybe
in
she
the
didn't.
bathroom.
Well,
but
she was in the
geez, if my
Yeah.
friend had locked themselves in
The
the,
whole
bathroom
time.
thinking, if you're going to get murdered
Yeah.
and raped, you can do it
I'm
on your
not
own,
gonna
baby
help
girl.
her.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
it's-
she was a stylist. Maybe she was doing her makeup.
that's actually true. That's what
not what stylists
typically what stylists do.
No, I know this all clothing, but makeup's part of it, colour scheme and whatnot. Oh God.
Yes.
Colour scheme and whatnot. What more do you need to know?
Panicking. He saw the look on
Go back to Huawei. We like that.
my face turned into the same face as when I screamed about fragile male egos before,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
looked terrified.
Kim managed to free her legs and stumbled out onto the balcony calling for help and phoning her bodyguard. He arrived within minutes.
And what, Simone just quietly
Not
came
sure.
out
I
of the bathroom
don't really
at that
know.
point?
She
Well,
might have
just
been
doing her hair.
poo.
Are you implying she was part of this?
No, I'm not saying
No, we're
that.
saying
she's a
I'm just
shit
saying,
friend,
what
I
was she
think.
doing at that time?
Helping the old man rob.
That's
What-
right.
Was there ever any insinuation that perhaps
No.
she had helped orchestrate it? She's
No.
just a shit friend.
She was just a shit friend. Yeah. Other hotel guests
I'd
helped
like
with
to
the police.
say sorry to Sammy. You're my dearest friend sitting in front of me. Myf and Oliver, you're my second and third dearest friend.
you.
And I hope
And
none
what
of my
about
other
Diggs?
friends are listening.
Yeah.
Diggs, I also
He's right here.
have met. If any of you, if we were in any kind of room together and masked people dressed as characters from the bill came in and looked as if they were going to murder, rob and or rape you, I would not lock myself in the bathroom.
No.
And I've said that on the record.
That is
Would you
also.
just
Thank
assume
you.
it's an episode of This Is Your Life?
Yes.
Yeah, police come running in, of course. That is so funny as well
That's
to call
showbiz,
it,
baby.
not to call it a police uniform, but say the costume from the bill. It's not a police uniform. It's one of those costumes from the TV show The Bill.
The hat, the bobby hat.
I'm such a showgirl that in my life everything is a costume. Do you know, I've got my
The old razzle dazzle.
Vietnam War costume on.
So I don't know if you remember this, but this kind of went viral at the time. Kanye West was performing at the Meadows Music Festival in New York City. Do you remember this?
That night.
Oh, that's right.
That
Someone came
night,
and told him on stage.
Someone came and told him what happened on stage. He wasn't really listening. He couldn't really hear what was going on. It was too
Right.
loud. And then he said, "I'm sorry, it's a family emergency. I have to stop the show." Wow. The very second he was off stage, he spoke to Kim, and she spent a few weeks in isolation recovering from the incident after that.
Good on him. Because I don't
Yes.
think George W. Bush did that when the towers came.
He was reading a book.
He just kept reading the book
upside
to the kids, didn't he?
Yeah, he's trying to understand it.
There is not a lot I have good to say about Kanye West at all.
No.
But I will give him credit for that moment itself.
Yeah.
And also probably mostly for his people who came and interrupted him
Yeah,
on stage to
yeah.
say that because, I mean, when it comes to, big stars like that, I
Yeah.
think, money talks and they would probably be thinking
The show must go on.
The show
Yeah.
must go on and
Yeah.
have a showbiz turn.
Thank you
that one.
so much.
Yeah,
The
I
rolled
just made
razzle
it up.
dazzle.
Don't hear it enough.
The
You
show.
just made it up.
Just made it up.
I've never heard it, I guess. Sorry, yeah.
Stop fighting, you two. I'll come over there.
Very strange and
Myf and I will come over there. The show Keeping Up with Kardashians went on immediate hiatus after this. Kim took a few days only and then kind of decided she was ready to go back to work on
I would-
October 26th.
I would not leave the house for a
Absolutely
year after
not.
that.
It'd
I
be
would
so
be
scary,
so
wouldn't
scared and
Yeah.
traumatised.
Well, like our episode that we did on Fran Drescher as well. Like, I mean, horrific what happened to Fran. And then all of a sudden it was like she started working again and everything. And you just think you would never trust anyone again and you would not go out.
What's interesting, I wonder if part of her deciding to go back to work, which
Hmm.
is, for her work in this situation was
Yeah.
filming for Keeping
Yep.
Up with the Kardashians, it means she is constantly surrounded by people and camera crews and bodyguards.
Yeah,
Something else
yeah.
to focus on.
Distractions,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And despite knowing the descriptions of their clothing and the stolen goods' unique characteristics, most of the jewellery was never recovered, particularly the prized diamond ring. So it was actually like cut down, like broken down and then sold, they think, after that. Several news outlets began to state that it was all a hoax to drum up more publicity. They alleged that she faked everything. There were also rumours that Kanye was facing money troubles, and this was a way to get it back through insurance and
so
further
gross.
publicity. So it was really gross, the papers at that time. A former member of the LA Police Department said that Kim Kardashian should have appeared more upset in the security footage.
Why are women always judged by how they respond to
Well,
a
we're talking about
terrifying
Amanda
slash
Knox. We're talking about, like, there's
tragic-
so many
Lindy
people.
Chamberlain.
Lindy Chamberlain, yeah.
Like, why are Why can't
Always.
you just respond however you respond?
And this is the thing as well, like some people like who are murderers go on TV and they're like upset and everything and they can put on this
They
show.
can fake it,
And then
yes.
people who are innocent go on and they're not like reacting in the way that you expect them to react. So we go, oh, they're obviously guilty.
Yeah.
Mushroom Lady was a great.
Oh, exactly.
great
Exactly.
reaction.
Yeah.
Wow. She put on a
Yeah.
hell of a show.
She
Can
sure
I,
did.
Can I hear my favourite song of all?
Mushroom Lady. Whoa, 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 Mushroom Lady.
That's what I came for.
This is my favourite episode ever. If anyone is still listening, it's my favourite.
It doesn't matter. This is for us.
Yeah, this one's a
Mars.
run.
This
For
may
us.
never go out.
The police also stated that the robbers did not steal a flat screen TV valued over $33,000. So why would this have happened? Oh, remember that they're left on bicycles.
It's hard to carry a flat screen
know.
TV. That's why no
I'm
one
so
steals
sorry.
them anymore.
If you've got a $4 million ring,
Exactly,
you're probably
exactly,
leaving behind the flat screen TV.
You're not worried about the high definition.
No.
You know.
You can't ride a bike away with a flat screen TV.
That's right.
And that's what I always say.
That's what you always say.
Well, that's why people don't steal them anymore. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's too big.
they're too big,
They're
and people
too
can't
big.
get them on their little
Yeah, on the little
stolen
push
bikes
bikes
and stuff.
Remember that great moment in the castle where he's stolen the gates from the next door neighbour, and the policeman comes around and goes, "How'd you go to? No, I stole the gate. Put them at the back, Daryl. Put the gates out the back, mate." They stated it was also highly suspicious that a security guard was not present at the time. Kim's lawyers swiftly contacted 3 media outlets and demanded a retraction and a public apology. When the media outlets refused, Kim's lawyers filed heavy-hitting lawsuits.
Good.
The hoax conspiracy began to simmer down pretty quickly after that. Kim
would
ended up
think-
dropping the lawsuits.
As someone in the media, if I'd heard that there was no security guard present where a
Yeah.
big celebrity had been staying, I'm immediately going, then the hotel is more likely responsible
Yeah.
than the victim.
Yep.
And I've got to say though, this hotel sounds a bit shonky anyway.
Yes,
$1,000
yeah.
a night is not much for that
Doesn't sound
level
much
of
for them.
Not for that level,
celebrity.
no.
And it being no name and having no
Exactly.
security. It's like, what is this?
I know,
place?
yeah.
Yeah, that's not much.
Well, in November
Someone's
2016...
doing all right for themselves.
Yeah.
They're thinking $1,000 a night isn't much.
No, but for Kim Kardashian,
No, I know.
yeah.
I mean, I've done it once or twice in my life and not
Yeah.
regretted it, but like it's not something I would.
No,
I would do.
no.
Like $1,000 to them is surely that's a pie.
Yeah, exactly.
meat
Yeah,
pie.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of those beautiful meat
It's a
pies.
4 and 20
$4.20 at Play.
without sauce.
Like they've got like they
Yeah,
I
absolutely,
wonder-
absolutely. She's a
I'm
billionaire,
being-
yeah.
I'm being a real Kim Kardashian sympathiser today.
Yeah.
I do realise, but I wonder if that was part of it. Is got being a bit incognito and going undercover.
Yeah.
It's Paris Fashion Week. Like some of the biggest celebrities in the world are there. She's staying there,
And a
by
hilarious
herself.
prankster from Ukraine.
And
Oh,
hilarious
that's true.
pranksters.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was part of it, staying in just a nice private hotel room.
Yeah.
Like private meaning not in a hotel that's known about.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people would
unlisted
be
address.
Yeah, standing out the front of the Ritz
Good
Paris
point.
looking for celebrities.
Very good
That
point.
might
You don't
be
have to
part
get
of it.
dressed up to go out the door, which is what they often have to do.
Also one of my
Yeah.
favourite biscuits, the Ritz.
Oh, my favourite joke. Oh, it's a sight gag.
Yeah.
Great for a podcast, but I'm
Sort
going to
of.
say it anyway. Is a picture of Vladimir Putin sitting on a biscuit. And it says,
Yes. Go on. Yes.
what are the words?
Yes,
You
go
know
on.
what you
Go to, why don't you go?
do this. Putin on a Ritz.
That's great.
It's
I
yeah.
nailed
Loved
that.
it. Loved it.
Very similar to the Jats cracker, though.
Oh, very
But
similar.
which
I'd
one's
say.
thinner? I don't know which one's.
I don't know. Let's do a test after.
Oh, let's have a crunch off.
In November 2016, the Kardashians fired the security guard for failing to protect Kim. The insurance company that insured the jewels sued the security company. They sued for millions that they had to pay out for the jewels in the end.
And who made all the money? The lawyers.
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
always do.
And he ended up settling, the security guard ended up settling out of court.
The security guard from the hotel.
The security guard from Kim's personal...
Her bodyguard.
Yeah,
Can I just
Right.
ask, where was the bellboy in all this?
Well, we don't know it, so that's what
Colonel
that's what I'm still trying to
Mustard
find out. The security company had gone bankrupt before the heist, so that would explain the shortage of staff. A few days after the robbery, the diamonds were broken down, like I said before. On the evening of the heist itself, Kim actually spoke out on Snapchat and described everything, where they think that the thieves, or they called them the bandits, the grandpa
Knew what they were
bandits, actually
going
got it.
for.
Yeah. There was also speculation that the brother of Kim Kardashian's Paris chauffeur, so not Kim Kardashian's beautiful brother Robert, the Kim Kardashian's Paris chauffeur, was involved in the crime and shared information to the Grandpa bandits. The CCTV footage.
I would think it wouldn't be that hard to follow someone leaving a high-profile
No,
show
no.
and just follow their car.
But the footage was really, it wasn't good. Like it was, even in 2016, it was really like blurry and
Grainy.
hard, really grainy. The CCTV footage was not high enough. Sorry, I'll go on. To see who the bandits were, but police were able to read the license plate of the car.
No, sorry, I'm saying for the bandits, they can just wait outside the Paris fashion show, watch her get in the car
yeah,
and
sure.
where she's driving to.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
The zip ties.
That's not advice for anyone.
No,
listening.
that's right.
I'm never going out again.
This is that hilarious Ukrainian guy trying to kiss her ass.
Yes.
The zip ties also
Did he
used.
succeed?
No, he was tackled right to the ground straight away.
Succeed.
Oh, I was just wondering.
Did he
I mean,
succeed? The zip ties also used to tie up Kim were actually tied without gloves by one of the people. So DNA evidence was also found at the scene
Rookie
on not
mistake.
only the zip ties but the masking tape too. Police were also able to trace phone activity from that very night. 16 men were arrested.
16?
16, but not all of them were charged as they did not have enough evidence to convict them. In 2017, one of the thieves actually sent Kim Kardashian an apology letter. Not asking for forgiveness, but saying that he was moved and touched by how upset she was and was really sorry he did that to her.
Oh my
Isn't that wild?
God.
In the years following the robbery, Kim Kardashian has been open about how the event changed her and her sense of safety and privacy. Kim testified in court in 2025 and said, "I absolutely thought I was going to die during the heist, and that terror of the moment stayed with her long after." She told the court that her experiences reshaped her habits, leading to increased security measures and a more guarded approach to sharing her location publicly. She acknowledged her social media presence, once meticulously curated, had inadvertently offered a blueprint for those who targeted her. The heist ignited a fierce debate about her privacy, social media, and celebrity vulnerability. Many cultural commentators pointed to Kim Kardashian's habit of posting real-time updates, like we spoke about before, like... It was then like, well, let's not exploit that. Let's make sure that we post a few days after. Celebrities and influencers began reassessing how much personal data they shared online. A recalibration of openness in the digital age, born from a raw and very real confrontation with danger. It took nearly 9 years until the Paris Criminal Court convened in 2025 to put the suspects on trial. The delay of the trial boils down to several factors: lengthy investigation and case preparation. So they had to gather enough DNA evidence, wiretaps, tracking suspects, and building a multi-defendant case. All considerable time, especially in a serious armed robbery and kidnapping case.
And across countries as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. French legal systems pace. France is known for a deliberative and methodical judicial process. Major criminals cases typically proceed more slowly than some other countries.
Does that mean we've got 10 years to wait for the Louvre heist?
I think so. I think we've got a long time. They had to catch them
My
first, don't they?
favourite thing.
I know.
Like,
what was the
no
code
one
to
got hurt.
the code to the
The
security?
code, to turn off the security cameras at the Louvre
God.
was Louvre.
Oh,
that amazing?
boy. How long did they have those in there for?
The code. What did you say? Sorry, I see. What was
that?
your question? What was your question there?
How
long
Oh,
did
how
they-
long did they have those? Yeah, that code for? That would have been since the dawn.
Oh, of
time.
course.
Like,
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
don't
It's
It's now been
change it
changed
at
to
all.
code. It's been changed to Louvre 1.
Hash.
Yeah, well, that's next time it gets rolled. COVID-19 pandemic, so obviously all the lockdowns and everything happened around that time. Defendants' health and status changes. Some suspects were really elderly, and at least one has since died.
Oh, wow.
Others face serious health issues that affected pre-trial detention and scheduling of proceedings. And high judicial workload. So the French courts have been handling other large resource-intensive cases.
A lot of crime.
Doesn't take 9 years.
I know
though.
9 years
okay.
is wild, but
I'll
a lot of you play what? Play
play
this song.
Do it.
I'll play devil's advocate again. I do believe that, like, from a political and government perspective, had this case been heard before other perhaps
Sure.
murder trials or any kind of trials that are and were in Paris at the same time that didn't involve a billionaire.
Very good
People might have
point.
been pretty mad about
Yeah,
that.
Good
sure.
point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the people had been arrested, so were behind bars,
Yeah.
behind bars
Yeah.
on remand.
And the insurance came back as well, I guess. So it's like that she didn't have to
And it's
get the money back. It was more like a trial of safety.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So
Yes.
good to have a journalist in the room and actually bring
Oh
some
my God,
reality.
no one has ever said that to me before. I'm usually really
Get this
annoying to be
journalist out of the room.
around.
That's what I usually say.
you recording
Get
this?
When I'm doing stand-up, get this journalist out of the room.
But that's not actually a real story. He made that up because it sounds funny.
He makes it sound funny. I was there. 10 individuals were charged in the end, 5 with armed robbery and kidnapping, and others with accessory roles or weapons violations.
Did they just claim it was a crime of passion?
Oh, maybe.
You can do that in France. can't
Passion for money.
Passion for money.
Passion for moolah, for hard rocks.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
But it sounds good when you say
We
it.
all felt a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I
I
felt
could
the
feel it in
We
the
didn't know where to look.
Yeah, hard rocks.
Goodness. I was clutching my pearls. The trial drew massive media attention. Of course, Kim Kardashian herself made the journey back to Paris to testify in person, a symbolic and emotional confrontation with her attackers nearly a decade after the crime. Yeah. In court, Kim Kardashian's voice broke as she recounted the terror of that night. She described being tied up, held at gunpoint, and fearing for her life as the robbers rifled through her possessions in search of the jewels. She narrated how she actually pleaded for her safety, invoking her role as a mother and envisioning her children's faces in her final moments. Her testimony was widely portrayed as heartfelt and extremely credible. In May 2025, the court delivered its verdicts. 8 of the 10 defendants were found guilty for their roles in the robbery. 1 person was acquitted and another received a weapons charge. The ringleader, Omar...
Pardon the pun.
I like it. Received the longest sentence, 8 years imprisonment with 5 years suspended. Though due to time already served and the defendants' advanced ages, none were expected to return to prison after sentencing.
Because
they've been in there for that long.
Yeah. The court considered the suspects' ages, some in their late 70s by this time, and health conditions, resulting in lighter enforcement despite the severity of the crime. The Kim Kardashian heist remains one of the most notorious celebrity robberies in history, not simply because of the value of the stolen jewelry, but because of how it starkly revealed the vulnerabilities that come with public life. Now, we have actually already done on this podcast the bling ring, which is a really interesting one as well, and that was Paris Hilton, who they'd actually broken into houses, but the houses were actually unlocked at the time because
they all live in, Beverly Hills and
of course,
in the same
gated
area
communities as well.
And they've all got security on the borders.
Yeah. And so this was interesting as a follow-up, but because it was in Paris and she was in an accommodation that she was spending, a lot of money, not to all of us, but a lot of money.
Not
That's
enough.
simple crumb.
Spend
That's
more
one
on
big pie for me.
accommodation.
Kim Kardashian's experience forced a national, even global dialogue about, celebrities like we spoke about before that need to have a reflection on how they use social media and use their location in real time as well for security measures. One of the bandits published a book, I Kidnapped Kim Kardashian, with a huge photo of Kim Kardashian on the cover, and he mocked her in the book.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, French authorities seized the royalties from the book, and he never got a cent.
Right.
Well, that.
How was it able to be published?
Who would publish it?
Well, I think like O.J. Simpson's book, If I Did It, This Is How I Would Do It.
No, that's different because he was acquitted.
Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, that's
This is
interesting.
someone
I've got a
that's been-
journalist in the room again. All right.
See?
We love it.
He hates it.
I just want to tell my stories.
I'm starting a new...
I want to tell my fake stories. If I want to tell my fake stories.
This will be
Miff, let me tell me all my fake stories.
At the 10th, you'll be crying, just going, let me tell
I'm only talking to Myf by the 10th. I've turned to Myf only. Let me tell my stories.
Just please.
Yeah, no, you're okay. Yeah, so he was acquitted. But isn't that interesting, though, that this book was able to be published?
Maybe just self-published.
Maybe self-published.
I feel like that.
True.
He might
True,
have done
true.
a little,
Yeah.
on the internet.
Yeah.
All right, ABC fact checker.
Oh, have you got an issue with what Myf's saying? The Paris jewelry heist stands as a vivid reminder that even the most glamorous lives are not immune to the darkest impulses of crime. And although the stolen jewelry was largely never recovered and most defendants walked free due to legal technicalities and lenient enforcement, the psychological impact of the crime, particularly on Kim Kardashian, persists. For a world captivated by celebrity, the heist was both a spectacle and cautionary tale. Visibility can be power and, at times, peril. That is the Kim Kardashian Paris Heist.
Wow.
Well done, Sammy. Well done.
Oh, thank you so much.
So
Well
much
read.
in that.
Isn't there so much in that? It was so
Yeah.
interesting to look at, like, because we all I don't usually look at Ye, but when I look at Ye, and looking at it even when he gets called off stage, I was like, oh yeah, that's a part of it.
It's very real.
And there's
Yeah,
so
it's
many
people's lives.
and how interesting all of that is with the. That it took 9 years kind of blew my mind because I didn't even know. When I thought the trial was in 2025, I assumed it happened a lot later. I thought it might have been after the COVID lockdowns
Yeah,
and
me,
everything.
I
but
thought so too.
yeah.
I was
2016's
amazed.
a lot.
It's a long time. Yeah.
There's a lot of croissants and coffee to be consumed.
Oh, a lot of
in that
croissant.
time. I mean,
a lot of
you know.
croissant.
And cafe.
You know,
And
it's-
cafe. But yeah, so isn't that interesting though? Because I think whether or not you like Kim Kardashian or if you're someone that kind of goes, oh, like it's, I don't really understand what she does or anything. And it is in a lot of circumstances, she is kind of, I guess her personality is what's famous about her, and she is the famous
ass.
person for being famous,
Well, that's
and her ass that broke the internet. So while we don't have it, NBN in Australia,
I wish I
right?
had it.
Just hang on. But things like that where you're like, even if you don't particularly like Kim Kardashian, this is a massive traumatic event that happened in her life.
And as you said, don't forget that there's a human being at the centre of this.
yeah,
and,
exactly.
Like that would just mess most people up.
Oh, and they're all such comical characters as well, like Kris Jenner and everything. And I think because of the show, you can't really see these people in stakes that high.
Yeah,
Exactly. Because they're not normal, quote
They're
unquote,
not, and the
people.
things you see them do are not normal. either.
No,
They're surrounding
no.
they're working out at home in these massive gyms at home.
Yeah,
they're wearing
yeah.
all this stuff that they're getting paid to wear.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They are caricatures.
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
it's hard
yeah.
to relate to that as a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, Scott Disick was nowhere to be seen in all of this, who's Courtney's old boyfriend.
Who's
Oh, I didn't know
who's-
Scott.
How would we know Courtney? What's her identifying trait?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've all been, yeah.
She's my favourite one. She's so good. She's cold, but
She
she's
is
great.
cold.
Is she the
She's
middle
so cold.
child, like one of the middle ones?
She's
is she? What?
and she's always yeah. That's how you know it. That's how you probably
Yeah.
know it. And obviously Caitlyn Jenner around this time as well. It is so interesting because Caitlyn Jenner being the stepfather, not the biological, but also. I find it really hard to talk about Caitlyn Jenner with not using those pronouns because it is like it was stepmother, I guess. But it is so, I think all of that and what happened with Caitlyn Jenner as well at the same time. There was a lot that happened in that family in a
Right.
very
Yeah.
short amount of time that was not documented really in Keeping Up with the Kardashians because it's like really heavy information to
Real
be in a
stuff.
reality TV show.
Yeah.
Even though it should be because it is a reality TV show.
Yeah.
It was really interesting that they kind of covered
They
these
kept
things
it
off really
out.
quickly. Yeah.
True,
Part
but then
of
there
it.
was a doco on Caitlyn as well, right?
Yes.
So,
yes,
I
there
mean,
was.
You
Yeah.
never
was
know
it-
what's going on behind the scenes that makes
Yeah.
them not do it in a certain show and then do it in a
Absolutely.
certain show.
Well, yeah, how much they're getting paid.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's-
Oh my God.
They've signed their lives away in some
Right.
manner, and certainly not.
Would you say they've sold their soul to the devil?
The devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder.
Oh, there we go.
And of course, you'd be happy to know that Ryan Seacrest still produces Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
he does.
And if he had a sitcom, if he had a memoir, it would be called Shh, It's a Seacrest.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd be on his knees like that.
That is
That's
the
very
kind of stuff you get after a year
Sort of
of
stuff.
broadcasting,
It's the sort of stuff
ladies
that
and
I'm still
gentlemen.
churning out.
That is amazing.
Yeah, but no, I just find that really interesting. I think it's a really interesting story that I know we've done the Louvre heist recently. The Kim Kardashian heist, I think people just kind of think it's a silly thing that happened.
Oh, she got
Yeah,
some
yeah.
jewels
Yeah.
stolen.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Exactly.
what people think about it.
Super
isn't it?
traumatic, though.
And no one knows the details of it. So they're like,
I
this
didn't
is
know about the grandpa.
no, yeah, the Grandpa Bandits.
I didn't know that
getting
either.
shuffling
fascinating?
around in their
I
little
wanna hear that
boxes.
story.
I know.
And
I
their
want to hear their
jammies.
story, what their backstory is.
Oh yeah,
It'd be an interesting film. Though you shouldn't glorify them in any way.
No.
But it's like.
But
But
one
we
of them
do with every other crime we do.
Yeah.
Eventually
Oh
in
my
a
God.
movie. So,
Absolutely. One of them actually had a I think the ringleader, Omar, he actually was wanted by the police since 2010.
Oh.
And so this was the crime that they actually got him for. So but it was really interesting that this was like, I think that they kind of thought one last big crime, which I love because that was, well, I don't love it, but there was, the Millennium Dome diamond heist
I'm obsessed
was
with that
also
story.
that thing.
Please go and back and listen to that
you gotta
episode.
listen to that
If you have not listened to it, listeners, it is so good.
So they were going to, which is now the O2 Arena, they were going to steal these diamonds from they had like a diamond section of the of this place. And it was so interesting because it was like they were going to do it in broad daylight because they worked out they couldn't do it because of the security. Like there was so like everything would automatically
was
lock
down after hours, but in opening hours, it was all there on display.
Yeah, and it was kind of like this was their last big crime.
But it was the same with the Louvre heist.
Well, you know, all these crimes, they all got their plot narrative from Pierce Brosnan.
In the famous movie Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, that's right.
From Mamma Mia.
Yes, from Mamma Mia.
Yeah, Thomas.
Money, money, money.
I've been watching After the Sunset with Pierce Brosnan.
What is that?
It's a diamond heist film. He did the Thomas Crown
Called
Affair.
After the Sunset.
After the Sunset.
Yeah, right.
And it's got
Can I say it was really obvious that none of us knew that, and we didn't know why it said Pierce Brosnan, so I just started
Yeah, no,
singing
that's
ABBA.
why I thought you sang ABBA, but he did the Thomas Crown Affair. It's like, it's all these films that seem so close to these crimes to me.
Yes.
I'm just, because I like Pierce Brosnan films. They're
He's
very
great.
funny. But
Yeah.
they're all the same, all those heisty ones.
Yeah.
But After the Sunset is about a jewel thief. And then they retire to this Caribbean island. And then the cop who they eluded tracks them down and tells them that there's this diamond on a cruise ship. And I know you're after it, but really he's after it. Anyway.
Well, it's kind of like Feathers McGraw.
Oh my God,
know,
Sammy.
I don't know.
Feathers
McGraw. He's from the film The Wrong Trousers with Wallace and Gromit. He's that pesky chicken, but he's actually a penguin. And because I'm from Phillip Island, I understand he's a penguin. He's parading around as this chicken. I have to wake up pretty early today to catch me.
When you wouldn't tell me what story we were doing, you were presenting for our anniversary episode.
Yeah,
I was like, he's going to do the story about fucking Feathers McGraw.
The Wrong Trousers. Imagine if I just read the script of The Wrong Trousers. Ooh, tea Gromit.
Oh my God.
Cheese Gromit. Cheese. Ooh, Wendelin. I don't know the stuff.
Yeah, I don't.
Myf Warhurst,
And
thank you.
after one
that
year,
was amazing.
No.
after 1 year, the podcast has been cancelled by
Due to
co-host
Feathers
Georgia Love.
McGraw.
I want to hear that podcast.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Myf Warhurst, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
I love coming on your podcast.
You're the best.
It's so much fun.
You have a wonderful podcast called The Moment.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah. I just talk about stuff each day that's happening, the moment, and it's really whatever I want. I think,
that's the
and
best.
I love it. It's heaps of fun.
You're having heaps of fun with it? You're
I
doing
do.
it? Yeah.
And it's really exciting to just. It's like you guys. You can. There's no pressure to perform to certain rules and tick boxes, and you just do what you want. And there's a real freedom to that, so I love it.
Absolutely.
And you're doing so amazingly, and I think that it would be, I can imagine it could be quite terrifying after doing something for so long with a co-host, that kind of has the backing of followers and listeners and a network to then decide to do something on your own like that. And it is so brilliant and it's doing so well.
Oh, you're
So
very
you should
kind.
be
Thank
very
you. I'm
proud.
having fun.
Have you hit a year yet? How long?
No,
has it
I've
been
only
going for?
done, 5 months, I think.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the three of us will come back for your
I've got to
one
get you
anniversary.
two on.
Yeah.
I need you all on.
No, it's okay. I can.
No, I'd love to have you on.
I'll talk about Miss Piggy.
Love to be on.
She's having the moment.
She sure is.
Yeah,
and, did you
Miss
see
Piggy.
that the Muppets trailer for the one episode that Seth Rogen has produced or directed, I'm not sure,
Yeah.
is
And they're doing
gonna be
ads at
on.
the moment as well.
I know.
They're really back.
The Muppets.
Yeah, we were watching Sea
Yeah.
Change the other day.
Yeah, I know.
And
Like actually
we
legitimately.
were legitimately watching Sea Change. And
We're meant to be recording.
Oh my God. And you watch
said I haven't
I always go,
Finished
can
the
I put Sea Change on for a bit? What's that
need a
sentence?
break.
And an ad came on in Sea Change, and
Yeah.
Miss Piggy
Yeah.
was in the goddamn ad.
Oh my God, I love it.
We both, now famously, neither of us speak very much, but we genuinely, when Miss Piggy came onto the screen, neither of us said anything. We just sat there, jaws agape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just
She's the
looked
best.
at
The
each other
best
and
bit
went,
though,
"She's
Diggs's
having a moment."
head came up and he sat up in
Yes.
front of the TV.
He really did.
He was
He
awakened.
recognised her.
Yeah.
His
Oh, my
kindred
goodness.
spirit.
His girlfriend.
Miss
Miss Piggy's best role was Pigs in Space. I'm putting
Oh
it out
my
there.
God. Pigs in space.
So good.
She's so good.
She's the best.
She's honestly the best. Quiet frog.
It's so good.
Can I
Karate
say,
chop.
I ordered a T-shirt that I wanted to wear on this podcast, but it hasn't, on today's episode, but it hasn't arrived in time. But I won't tell you what it is because when it does arrive, I will wear it for our
great.
YouTube followers.
Oh my God.
Is it a pig power t-shirt, please?
She can't tell us right now.
It's a Givenchy T-shirt.
Oh, I'd say it's Zavonsa.
That was pretty good.
Thank you for
given
saying
You
that.
actually
really
put
good.
a shay on the end of there. I
tried
thought that
to.
sounded even
I
better.
thought you're thinking
It's
of saying that. Thank you for saying that. What were you going to say? Sorry, Izzy.
Oh, so Seth Rogen is producing The Muppets with Sabrina
Carpenter, yeah.
Which
Who's
is-
playing the Dolly Parton role. Because
Yeah.
Dolly used to
Right.
come on to the
she's
theatre
playing
show.
the Miss Piggy
I-
in human form.
Can
now.
I just say, because
Yes.
that's
If
I'm
it wasn't
not
Jennifer
kidding.
Coolidge.
I looked it up last night, weirdly going, Miss Piggy is kind of like everyone's putting the eyelashes on. It's kind of getting a little pig-esque. Like,
It's getting big.
so I looked up and I went, who do I know that looks a bit? And I looked up Sabrina Carpenter and I tried to like correlate the look of her.
Yeah.
And then I got the news that she was producing the Muppets. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, is that a coincidence or
Yes.
not?
They certainly have the same hair
They,
Yeah.
I think they're.
Yes.
She's
I
got
just-
some eyelashes.
and
Yeah.
tits.
Yeah. I want there to be an evening with Miss Piggy. How amazing would that be if after like when the film comes out, if she just toured, she just toured a whole show where it was like an evening with Miss Piggy.
Oh my God, she could have a Tonight Show.
Oh, it would be
I would
so
watch that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trademark it,
Unleashing.
trademark it,
Yeah.
trademark it.
Yeah.
I think her perfect, and sadly this can't happen, but her perfect first guest would have been Joan Rivers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you imagine
No,
Joan Rivers?
She's done stuff with Joan Rivers.
Yeah,
before.
I know, but imagine like her own Tonight Show, just her and Joan Rivers just up late with Miss Piggy.
just insulting you, trying to one up each other. I reckon.
Yeah. And then, hi! See, what have you got going on at the moment? You've got a new single out.
New single's just come out
Oh, it's
called
great.
on this, and it's perfect for the summer listening because we're all familiar with a bit of swamp ass. It's called Swamp Ass. So, but you know,
Make no mistake.
Make no mistake. But my music is, I'm not an earnest singer by any means, but I like to put my songs in a genre of fun.
Yeah.
They're just fun.
Yeah.
So,
There is
you
no
know,
In the
better
key of fun.
genre in the world.
I don't know. I like just like fun music. I love a good melody.
Oh,
Like
me
I'm a
too.
sucker for that good melody.
yeah.
So I try and do the best I can, but that's out at the moment, and I'll be gigging in around town, obviously, and doing my once a month show at the Spleen Bar, top end of Burke Street in Melbourne.
It's so good because it's like you for 2 hours, sometimes more.
roughly, like that. Yeah,
Yeah, and he just goes for the 2.5 hours dancing, singing,
Amazing.
singing the
people.
back catalogue of the greatest hits you've never heard.
But God, it's good. You got Atomic
People
Thrust
get
in
into
there.
it.
It's
People
so
get
good.
into it.
Yeah.
Myf,
Awesome.
my
Thank you.
favourite song of all time happens to be an Oliver Clark original that is titled Making Muffins.
Oh,
We're
And it
making
goes-
muffins just like a pussy cat. We're pushing this and we're pulling that. We're making muffins just like anyway, etc.
When Gina and I
love-
first met, she knew the song, and then I was like, "Well, wait a second, because I'm a cat in the film clip."
You're the first cat that
get
I'm
out.
Yeah, she didn't know this, and so then it was like just played that for
Crazy.
her, and she was on the floor.
Look,
Oh my God, I need to see this.
It's
it
so
is
good.
one of my...
Oh, have you got a?
the Wi-Fi in your house. Oh, because Kim Kardashian
Because Kim Kardashian ruined it. She broke my goddamn internet. I've been calling NBN.
It is legitimately one of my saved backdrops on my phone. I've clearly gone back too far because that was from my wedding. It was Sammy.
Oh,
one of my saved
nice.
backdrops is Sammy as the cat in the Making Muffins video clip.
It's so good.
Wow, brings back a lot
What
of
a
memories.
cat.
A lot of good memories.
Oliver Clark, thank you so much for joining us for the 1 year anniversary.
Thanks for getting me back on. Been an absolute pleasure with Myf, of course.
And now you know what the podcast is about.
Yeah, no, you know. Finally, after all this time,
doesn't.
he does. He's not
I
still not
listen
sure.
to every
But he had a great
episode.
He thinks it's about Kim Kardashian's ass.
Myf Warhurst, thank you so much for joining
What a
us for the
pleasure.
first year.
Hey, Oliver, seeing you listen to this podcast so much, can you sing us out with our theme tune that you
Oh my
wrote?
God, I can't. There's no words.
No, there's
No,
not.
no, you can
do
hum
the
it.
melody.
He doesn't know it.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. But a man is born, he's a man of needs. Then along comes two, they got nothing but the jeans.
Faded
and
out
they
here.
That's a live fade.
That